Hi guys, it is November the 10th. I can't believe that is November the 10th already. Like, it's actually insane how, um, how crazy it is. I thought I'd give you a little update because it's been a little while. I went to my I've moved in here and I updated you, and I had my first or second dance class. I just had my third dance class, and we are going on to salsa, which is a little bit crazy. It's getting that beat. It's the, like she said, you put your foot in, you put you go 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. It literally is like Dirty Dancing. Somebody actually said that. I feel like I need to go home and watch Dirty Dancing. It was so funny. I cracked up, being that was the first movie I ever saw in theaters. um but yeah, it's really hard when you try to do it really fast. um yeah, it's really crazy. But yeah, I did some of the steps. I got some of it, but not all of it, obviously. It's to a Demi Lovato song. Um, yeah, so it's pretty cool. Just have the first salsa and have two more salsas. And then we're going to do 3 weeks of contemporary, which also will include choreography for a dance that we're going to actually perform. So I don't know who's going to come to this dance that we're going to perform. Hopefully, not too many people, but we'll just see. So yeah, so really enjoying dance. Loving that there's such a variety. Like, when I've done dance in the past, I've picked jazz. I've always picked the jazz class. I think the class that I went to when I first moved here, that was at a church, would have been more contemporary because it was um, contemporary, or no, it was more interpretive, and I loved that as well. So yeah, I'm interested to see what contemporary is, and where that's gonna go. But yeah, like I said, I've not really been in any dance class that kind of gave you this freedom of different elements of dance that you could try. So that's really cool. Really love the exercise part of it as well. The Tabata, if you look up Tabata, there's like 1,000,001 songs, and literally you pick 8 exercises to do, and you do those. We yesterday did legs and abs, and we picked four exercise of legs and 4 exercise of abs, and did those simultaneously. When it tells you to stop, so you do it for about, so we did like 2 minutes of crunches, really, and 2 minutes of legs, but it didn't feel like that long because you did it. Do you do it for? I don't know. You rest in between each one, so you might. Yeah. If you listen to Tabata, Tabata, if you put it into Spotify, it'll come up with all the songs that you can say. And yeah, I'm doing it with my kids at work today. We didn't. Um, I felt kind of wiped yesterday because I did it for quite a long time with our kids. Just got them to pick 8 things, and it was like jumping jacks, running on the spot. We don't do running on the spot at dance, but we do jumping jacks, crunches, push up. The kids like to do push ups. We have not done push ups in the class. Um, Bicycles. What else? The kids like jumping. We don't do jumping at dance. Um, Crunches, bicycles, arm circles, which we do at dance, but I don't know if we really do it during the Tabata part, or if it's just for our normal warm up. We do an arm thing that is so hard to strengthen our arms. It's like a 2 minute arm workout, and seriously, we're all dying at the end. Yesterday, I could barely do it. Um, yeah, it was so hard because you're just keeping your arms up like this and it just is atrocious. Anyways, um, what else is new? I'm gonna get my hair done on the 21st. I'm very, no, not the 21st now, the 24th. I'll talk about that, why that changes. I'm very excited that it's getting long again. It was long like this when I went to Bali and I cut it. I don't know if I cut it last year or the year before when maybe a year, yeah, maybe it's been like last April or something, and I'll never do it again. So yeah, loving the long hair, wanting it to get a little bit longer. Um, yeah, I cut it last year because I just felt like I was feeling beautiful with my hair, and that was a bad thing. So yeah, I don't know why I was feeling so bad about it, but I was. So I decided not to cut it, and now I'm like, don't cut it again because I didn't enjoy that. Just having a can of the club while I talk to you guys. I have been having Monday's day off, but my manager came up to me today. Well, she messaged me last night asking if I could have the next 2 Thursdays off and work the Mondays because Mondays are really hard to find staff. And we have a girl that comes in to do her hours Wednesday, Thursday for schooling, and they really she really wants to stay in our room or she's gonna leave. So if I have off on a Thursday, then I can do that. So my options were Wednesday or Thursday, but my counselor doesn't do Wednesdays for counseling. She does Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So I'm gonna have Thursdays, which my friend Grace is really excited about because it means that she has Thursdays off, and so we'll have Thursdays off together, which is kind of cool. I've told her that I would like to confirm to doing at least an hour of exercise together. So a walk on the pipeline or an hour walk at Pars Park, but it's nice weather and it would be good for her as well. Yeah, so if I do an hour of dance on Wednesday and then an hour of walking on Thursday, then at least I know I'm at least getting in 2 hours of exercise. So I really want to try to do that. I know it's more about my eating as well, but for me, it's always staying on top of exercise as well. But yeah, so gonna change to Thursdays. So I had to change my counseling appointment. I've managed to change that to Thursday, which is great. And I had a hair appointment booked. I've had it booked for like 6 weeks. Totally didn't think I would get one. I thought I was gonna have to wait till the new year, but it turns out they have a booking. So I've got one on the Thursday, the 24th, I think it is, which is great. So I'm pretty excited about that. Overall, feeling a lot better. I really feel like the 4 days has really helped. Trying to change my mind thought a little bit. Had a little bit of a trigger this weekend. I had said that I was going to spend time with the family. So I actually thought it was my kids that I love. I thought it was their aunts and uncles from their dad's side that I was going to have a Christmas. I knew it was a rainy Christmas, but for some reason I felt like it was a rainy and Mothel Christmas. That's the last name. Meerful. And so I thought it was like that kind of Christmas. It turned out that it wasn't. It turned out that it was actually a rainy Christmas. So my in-laws, 2 brothers and their wives and 2 of their kids were at this Christmas thing, and her sister, her brothers were there, and then the dad's brother was there. So the dad's brother I know really well. I've seen him heaps, but I haven't really seen Uncle Robert and Uncle Dennis, or the kids, Jono and it wasn't Verity, it was Tristan. So I haven't actually, I might have met Tristan once. I think it was Tristan. I may have even got their names wrong. And I've only met one of them, and it was Jono. And so even he was kind of like, what the hell is she doing here? It was so weird. Sam happened to be at a jazz musician weekend, which is why I was asked to go. I felt really bad because the dad, he hugged me and he was like saying how much he missed me, and I was just like, I'm really sorry, but you know how it is. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with your son, but it is what it is. Like, if you find out, let me know. Um, yeah, so it was a little bit discouraging with that. I did feel bad because I do feel like I talk about Sam a little bit more when I'm with the kids. Not totally in a negative way, but a little bit sometimes with Eli. I don't really do it much with Leah, but I definitely do with Eli. So I need to be more mindful of that 100%. Although, you know, he is onto it and he is not really having a bar of what's going on. Um, but yes, I hung out with Eli a lot, which was great. Spent a little bit of time with Leah. Keep forgetting she's 16, but I still had to be careful what I say with her. So we like ended up having a movie night. Like, it's just weird because I can like drink with the boys and just kind of chill out, whereas she's a little bit more standoffish. She's harder. She's 16. She likes to be on her phone or in her room. So I guess anytime I can drag her out of her room is great, which I did. We watched 3 movies, so it was awesome. Um, I did some. Last time I was there, I'll see if I can show you. It's very windy outside. I was there in October last year. I made a blue jay, and she fired it for me. Raku, it's called Raku, in the heat, and so obviously that's a blue jay, or at least I tried to make them blue jay. Oh, sorry. That's what the blue jay looks like. And then I also made a fantail. It's not a very good fantail. I tried. I'm not an artist whatsoever, but you make it with clay and then you put it in the Raku. So I did that. So pretty excited. I did that on the weekend with the sister-in-law. Still call her my sister-in-law, and yes, she still introduces me as her sister-in-law. Don't know for sure if I would introduce her as my sister-in-law, but you know, it happens. On a side note, these squishies, I had to get this one because I am obsessed with owls, and it's so cute. I had to get one for my friend's daughter for her birthday when I saw it, and I was like, I need to get one for myself, so I needed a Squishmallow. Love it. What else? I think that might be it. I don't think I have anything else to kind of say. Am I still getting lows? Yes. Like, people are like, oh, she's in a much better place. And I'm like, I am in a much better place, but I am still getting a little bit of lows. And it's still lonely. And I still have absolutely no idea what my future holds. Like, when that question is asked to me, I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I hope a husband is in the cards. A husband that's going to love me for me. That's what I wrote in my diary yesterday. He's going to love me for me with all my flares, with all my curves, with all the baggage I come with. And him, obviously. The same goes to him. I hope that one day I'll get a house. In that respect, I'm so glad we moved out when we did. Far out. That house is already on the market, and it's actually going to need to be sold by in 2 weeks. So the deadline is the 24th of November, if not sold prior. So that is crazy. Like, I feel like that just went down ages. Oh, my eyes. So I'm going to the eye doctors because I've been getting quite a bit of pain. This week hasn't been too bad. I have had to take some Panadol. Last week was excruciating pain. I felt it behind my eyes. I think I might have had the same thing on Monday. I'm not sure, like lots of pain behind my eyes. When I lay on my left side, I feel like if I'm looking at my phone or trying to read or whatever, it's a little bit blurred. I feel like sometimes things are a little bit hazy. They're not as sharp. Depending on how tired my eyes are, things are a little bit fuzzier than I would like them to be. And like right now, I'm looking, and unless I'm head on, even just I don't know if you guys will look further away than it is. So yes, it does. So it looks like that pretty much to me, and I can see that fine if I'm looking through my right lens. But when I go and just try to like my left lens, it's just really kind of distorted, and I can kind of work out what it says because I know what it says, I think. But if I didn't know what it says, I don't know if I would be able to, because it's fuzzy. And as I stare at it more, it gets fuzzier and fuzzier. So something is 100% not right. So I had an appointment on Tuesday. Unfortunately, the appointment got canceled because the optometrist got sick, which is kind of annoying. But you know, it happens. So my appointment is now on Saturday at 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12 o'clock at the mall. So I'm going to go have my optometrist and see what happens. I haven't had my eyes checked in a year, which is normally fine, but of course I've had my thyroid condition since then, and yeah, I just don't feel 100%, and I think it's been closer to like a year and a half. Like I think it'll be 2 years in April. So yeah. Anyways, is anything else? Everyone keeps asking me if I want to date, and I'm like, I want to date, but I don't really want to go out and just start dating. And right now I'm feeling like I'm wanting to work on myself, and I'm feeling like for some reason I feel like I'm only just discovering who I am. Trying to be a little bit more creative, trying to push myself outside my comfort zone. Just trying to figure out, who I am, really, because I'm not sure. But I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm a lot more happier. Oh, interesting fact tonight. So I had a mom come in who teaches at the school that I had applied for. And we were talking about school visits for the daughter. And she was saying how they don't do school visits because she's going to start in February. And quite often the teachers at this school actually move around. My boss has come home. Anyways, she said she could perfectly see me at her... My colleague just got home. I'm funny. She could see me actually working at her school more than the new entrance teacher that they just hired. So it was absolutely hilarious. She was just like, I don't understand why they didn't hire you. And I said, well, maybe it's because I don't have a primary. I'm only early childhood, so obviously I wouldn't be able to go up. And she said, it's not hard to even learn that. Like, it's crazy. She was like, you're better suited for the school than her. It was interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go because she's about to come through the door. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.